Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current post trends and forecast of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed that endless eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Welcome in. The channel continues to grow on our way to 3.9K and eventually 4K, guys. Let's join the movement, guys. Subscribe so that you can participate in our channel giveaways for 10 Billy TCG player gift cards for 4 of you guys once we reach 4K, guys. Subscribe, man. Helps the brother out right there. Boom. One click. Ring that bell. Or if you're on your phone, just twist it sideways. Twist it vertically, guys, and double check that you're subscribed. That's it. That's all you got. Join the movement, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's start with Tierliament's Rhino Heart. Guys, this ultimate rare from OTS Tournament Pack 21. Keep in mind, we are currently in OTS Tournament Pack 23. Moving on to 24 pretty soon. So these cards, these OTs, they're going to get harder and harder to get sooner rather than later. Yes, we're at an all-time low for this ultimate rare that used to exceed 34 to 35 billies a pop here. And now 28 listings. Once again, what's wrong with that 28? And here we can see essentially 12 to 13 billies, guys. You know, a couple of ones and twos. Eventually, it goes back up to 15s. But look, people coming in, smart people. You know, buying play sets. Of course, Tierliaments indirectly hit when they hit Yugioh and all that engine. Or I think you guys know. You guys play it more than me, guys. But as an ultimate rare Tierliaments card for in the teens here, low teens, it is not bad. Honestly, who knows, man? Once Lightsworn come out and Legacy of Destruction later this year, you never know if people might start squeezing in Tierliaments as a small engine, even with the hits. And still, I mean, till this day, even post Banlist, some decks are still topping using the Tierliament engine. So, yes, this card really has never truly been money for a long time. Yes, it was up here, but then it quickly came back down. You can see the clear uptrend for the past year. So, I mean, the trend is your friend until the end. But honestly, this seems to be all-time lows. Can it go into single digits? Sure, it's possible. But how low can it truly go from these current prices and remain there for an OTS Tournament Pack Ultimate Rare? Come on, guys. I believe this is a deal. And me, if I would be playing Tierliaments, maybe with Lightsworns later on, I would be buying this card up. I want to play Lightsworns. I've never played Tierliaments. Never. You know, it was just never my cup of tea. I don't see me playing this either with Lightsworns, even if that's the best version. Lightsworns, I just like my pure Lightsworns per se, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe Zombie Sworn in 2024. Add some zombies in there, some spice. I mean, that's what I'm playing in Edison right now, Zombie Sworn. So let's see what happens. But yeah. I like this card. Ultimate rare, guys. Don't forget, for these cheap prices, I mean, keep this one in mind. And even as an investment, not just if you're playing, I could see this pushing 15 solid sooner rather than later, and eventually even go back up to the 20s. You know, the last pivot high was 28 to almost 30. So I could see us pushing up here to the 19s, 20s to at least revisit the previous support as resistance before, you know, maybe retesting the all-time low again. So I like this card. And we have Tragodia, Ultimate Rare. Wow. What a beautiful card, guys. In Edison, you only need one. In Tengu plant format, you need 2 of these. And yeah. This card for the past year used to be at 127s, went up to 148s, 150s, and now it's hovering around here. Retrace back down to 140s, but people have been buying this up. Look at that, guys. Look at this. That's insane. That's insane to me. Today, there's been 3 sales of this Ultimate Rare. Wow. That's just impressive, guys. Only 4 listings left, single-digit listings. I think this is going to be a $200 to $250 Ultimate Rare conservatively, sooner rather than later. Honestly, you know, I'm planning on exposing myself to Tengu Plant, but I wouldn't, you know, run 2 of these. But for my Edison deck, Zombie Sworn, man, I just wish I could trade like with someone, you know, instead of that trade, you know, straight up buying one of these. But man, Ultimate, man, this thing. And these cards were all in the double-digit range, you know, back then, a couple of years ago. No one cared about these. But due to Edison and Tengu Plant, things of that nature, it's been pumping up as an Ultimate Rare. Yeah, you have Commons, and Ultra Rare is the one that I own. But this one is not bad. Before it gets bought out, I believe it's a great time if you want to go for the max rarity. You have more readily available options here, commons at quarters, things of that nature. I would get some exposure if you don't own this card. This is the one that I own. Honestly, I own this one, but ooh, man, I had no clue. This card, 4 listings again, cleaned out. You do have the 14 wall of China, but people coming for this card, man. Tangle Plat is a thing, Edison is a thing, so make sure, I want to keep you guys informed with these investments. Same as Dark Arm Dragon, Ghost Rare from Ghost from the Past 2. Honestly, I'm thinking about picking one of these up, man. I play one, the Secret Rare, like I said in our previous market watch, in my Value Turbo Edison deck, and for 30 billies, that's not bad, man. 26 listings for such an iconic card. That's not $30 for a Ghost Rare. Jay, but we don't really like the Ghost Rares from Ghost from the Past and second. It's still Ghost Rares, man. These look clean cut, fresh off the press. There's definitely some deals with these Ghost Rares. 20 billies for a Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere Mode Ghost Rare. That is not 15 billies for this one right here. I like it, man. I like these Ghost Rares. Great potential, and especially that Dark Arm Dragon. 30 billies, your boy, I need to come in and get one. Just one for my Value Turbo deck, and live to fight another day. We have Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, an ultimate rare that you can use in GOAT, you can use in Edison as well. Just a broken trap here, 75 billies for the unlims, but first Ed's cleaned out. 250s here, 1 listing, man. If you want this card, you're gonna have to pay a premium, and this has been going up, steadily due to past formats, and these OTs look nice, man. Keep it in mind. We have Link Spider here going from 24s all the way up to 32s, but it's kept on going up. The charts haven't even kept up with the price of this card, man. Beautiful OTS Tournament Pack 7 Ultimate Rare. We last talked about it, I think, up here at the 30s, and now it's 45s pushing 50s. Here the card continues on up as an ultimate rare. 2 pages, only 19 listings. That's a lot for an OT still, but if you want this card, you're gonna have to pay a premium after spiking up, essentially doubling up in price, up 75-80%. So this card looks beautiful, and for years no one has cared about this card, but now I believe it's going to see play soon, and that's it, man. The demand for these OTs, hard to get, look beautiful. There it is. We have Krozok Designated. Really like this card. Again, we talked about this card at single digis. When it was 10 11s, we said it would go to 15s. It did. Now retracing a little bit back down to the mean. Max rarity here. As we can look at this chart. Beautiful 3-month chart. We were always talking about this card here. Guys, get your Krozok Designated. Get your Krozok Designated. It's going to be a $15 card. And it was boom. Look at that. Essentially 15 bills. But it's a nut trend. The trend is your friend until the end. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. And this card, higher highs and higher lows. Just look at that. Look at that, man. So, like I said, if it doesn't get a reprint in the Rarity Collection 2 or in any reprint set coming out soon, this is going to be a $20 card. Look at that. People paying play sets at 15s already. And if we clean this up here real quick, janitor style, we do see 26 listings here. And you do have a couple of walls, things of that nature, but eventually this could easily be a $20 Prismatic Secret Rare from the 2022 tins, unless a reprint comes really soon. We talked about Eye of Illusion the other day. Just wanted to provide a brief update. Let's refresh, double check. Based on the charts, currently at all-time lows. I love to see this card going down. You only see a 1 of though before it's 320. I just need one of these guys. That's just me. I want a playset for exposure. I only have 2. I still believe for 10 billies a playset. Look at all these 1-ofs. Where's the man? Look at it. It's not a lot of playsets out. That means the card is hard to get, even as an ultra rare. And illusions are going to keep getting support, guys, this year. You want to buy this early. 2-3 billies, a couple of shekels here and there. That's it. You get exposure. If I can, I want an R9 minimum. I want a playset. Beautiful ultra rare, quick play broken, especially as more illusion support continues to come out down the line. We have Ash Blossom and Pot of Prosperity from the 25th Anniversary Rarity Collection. Just don't forget to buy these cards, in my humble opinion, guys. Ash has gone up a lot. Just V-shaped recovery since it was 2 billies. The demand for Ash is endless. Ash now has 1 million reprints, and people don't care. Just the demand is too great. You have one at 3s, and a couple here before the walls at 387s. Essentially the wall of China, almost pushing $4. 107 listings. One of these days, it'll be under 100 listings, guys. Again, that's for the super. You want to come in, essentially me, I would be getting the ultra rare. Where's the ultra, guys? Let's just confirm here that with you right here. This is the one that I would be getting. Boom, 3 billies, 356s. You know, let me see. This is this. Oh, I'm sorry, I chose the super rare once again. Let me see. Where's the ultras? Where's the ultras? Man, it always does that when we click on the 25th anniversary. But yeah, I mean, these supers look clean. They look clean. Just a clean super rare. It's not bad. I would just get exposure to Ash. It's just a card that, unless it would randomly get hit on the list, which I don't see happening, it'll always be needed by everyone that plays modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Then we have Pot of Prosperity here as well. You know, this one is the ultra rare at around 4, still under 5 billies. You can get a playset. This is a steal, guys. This is a steal. Clean this up, janitor style. We see 113 listings. You do have a massive wall of China at 462. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, guys. But that's good. It gives you guys a chance to come in and just get your prosperities. You know, so I like it. From the 25th anniversary rarity collection, don't take these prices for granted. We have Duality, guys, a card that everyone forgot about. Everyone forgot about Duality from Battles of Legend. No one's paying attention to this card anymore. The card used to be what? 8 billies, went spiked up all the way to 17s, almost 20s, guys. But it re-spiked back down to single digits. Wow. Insanity. It went, you rarely see this, but it literally went back down to the scene of the crime area here. Wow. You know, the crime being the pump. And, I mean, it did make a new higher high here, but this is technically a higher low, guys. But higher low from this one, but it did break the previous highs back here. So this is not looking good for this chart. But look, people coming in, still buying play sets of the card. So me, if I would need this card, I would come in right now. Oh, look at it. Right there, play set, paid 30s, live to fight another day, get access and exposure to the card. That's just me. Even as an investment, if you want exposure to this, I believe now going back into the single digit range would be the time. I feel it. You know, we could wake up one day and be like, oh, Duality's at 15s again. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And you want to get in now, you know, before the next spike up for Duality. Guys, don't forget, link in the description down below. Come over here. You get $15 off any of this, any Yu-Gi-Oh product that you see here. Look at all these packs. You can get $15 off by clicking the link in the description down below. It brings you here. Boom, one click. You're in from your phone, from your computer, anywhere. It's easy peasy. Short form content platforms. We have the Discord, over 300 people. Make sure you don't miss out, man. Don't miss out. Don't get left behind. Make sure, especially if you're new, that you swing by the Discord. We have a podcast as well. Don't forget, and the friends of the channel. Shout out to them. And don't forget to subscribe. It really does help out the channel. Destroy the subscribe and like button and ring that bell so you can participate in our channel giveaways. None of this content is official financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Guys, we have Mage, Spectre, Raccoon from Maze and Millennia as well. This V-shape recovery, 28s to 30s. This is the man on this chart. What it means is that people are coming in. They don't care that the card just came out. People care that it's scarce. It's a scarce collector's rare for Maze and Millennia. 19 listings only, 2 pages. So if any of you are into Mage, Spectres, and Pendulums, and you want this version, you know, I'd be one of these guys. Just coming in, buying the copies I need at these current prices. Yes, can we go down into the 20s, maybe 25s? You know, of course, anything is possible. But the demand here is clearly showing us that people are coming in, and there's not enough of these. And that's why you see the V-shape recovery. So, yeah, if you wanted this card, collector's rare, even though the set just came out, I would consider getting exposure to it sooner rather than later. Assult Synchron, guys. Everyone forgot about this card, and it continues to consolidate here. Based on the charts from Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge, it's essentially still a 5 billy card, as we can see here. Let's see, clean this up real quick. 111 listings. We got actually 4 at 4 billies. That's a deal. Then the 12 walls at 5s. Then it continues on up, though, to the 520s and things of that nature after the R09. So, yeah, essentially a $5 card. You have a couple of deals there, but people still coming in, buying this card up, because it's a great secret rare. Unless it gets a reprint anytime soon, I still feel like this card can eventually revisit 8 billies, the previous pivot high, and even go into the double-digit range, even if it would just be brief. But yeah, chart's not really saying much other than just straight consolidation since the card came out. But I believe eventually we'll get a spike, beating the previous pivot highs into the double-digit range. But let's see what happens for this one. We have Heritage of the Chalice. I mean, Infernobles and Infernoble Knights, you know, fell out of favor as the meta has been shifting and changing. And now we're getting Phantom Nightmare, Voices of Voice, so many new decks, you know, coming into the meta fray. So this card used to be 20 billies for the Prismatic Secret. Everyone calling for reprints left and right. And now we could clearly see that there were sales that in the single-digit range, guys. Wow. So this card has been going down a lot. It went down over 50%, half off discount. But yeah, quickly rebounded back up to 13s here in the teens once again. 21 listings, an extremely hard card to get. The demand is there. But honestly, look, I believe we're going to go back down into the single-digit range sooner rather than later. And a reprint eventually should be coming down or out for this card soon as well. So me, I wouldn't be holding these, honestly. You know, most of the cards we're talking today is cards that I would be buying. But if I need these to play now at these current prices, maybe you can snatch up a deal at the single-digit range. As an investment, I would not touch this, but to play, I would definitely be considering to pick this up right now. Dark Magician here from the 25th anniversary 10 Dueling Heroes was 11 to 12 billies. Spiked back down, man, it dropped down, crashed back down, guys, to 8 billies, and now it's in a little uptrend to try to revisit the previous highs here. And yeah, we cleaned this up real quick. We do see that this quarter century secret rare, it is single digits, and you do have massive ones of China, but after those, it revisits the double digit range. 5 pages only, 44 listings here, as we can see. And yeah, it's DM, man. It's Dark Magician, 44 listings only. Look at it, UCSR. I think this will age well. An iconic card, obviously DM with its QCSR. And yeah, it's been as low as 7 billies, so, and as high as 12s. And now it's still range bound between those ranges. You know what I mean? So yeah, just make sure you keep this one in mind. It's barely below the double digit range. I wouldn't be surprised to see this card pump up to 15s as the tins continue to dry up. We have Fusion Armament, guys. This chart is beautiful. And I need to set up for this one. Why? This chart is beautiful. I really love and enjoy analyzing these charts. This is, you only get this here at the Fresh Off the Press community. When you see other market watches elsewhere, yeah, people can check, you know, skim through the charts going up, Jay. I guess anyone can see that the chart is going up, but no, we have to analyze the charts, analyze the patterns, dig in, probabilities. That's what we do here, guys. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. And let's dig in. First of all, again, we have Fusion Armament from Dualist Nexus, a set that no one's talking about. No one's talking about Dualist Nexus anymore. Everyone's like, oh, Phantom Nightmare, the latest core set. Don't forget, we have ultra rares like this one. It's really good. Who's on here? Who's on here? Flame Swordsman. Now we got direct support for Flame Swordsman, so people are going to come back and get the cards they need in the previous core sets. And look at this chart. Look, it was $1.60. This card was $1.60. We were talking about it when we did the Dualist Nexus reviews, you know, since back then, saying that as an ultra rare, it was a great pickup, and this turned out great. I just have one of these, but it spiked up all the way to 750s from 150. Wow, that is amazing. Just amazing, honestly. It's impressive. We retrace back down to the mean here, back down to 5s, back up, back down. So this, guys, look, we're making lower highs and higher lows here into this wedge pattern, wedge formation. The pressure cooker is starting up, man. This water's boiling, and the chart is getting ready, most likely based on the chart pattern, to break towards the upside to give us that second leg up status. You can see it there just clearly in the chart. So if you wake up one day and this card is above $7.44, just run for the hills and sell these, take pluses. And that's what I'm gonna be doing with my one copy. 58 listings. Look, you have a couple here, one under 5s, then here 520. These are deals. Quickly goes back up to 630s and beyond here. Look at it right there. Boom, 5 pages, 48 listings. So again, a lot of one-ups, maybe a 2-of here and there, but a lot of one-ups. And you see people need play sets in some instances. So I believe this card is literally based on the charts getting ready to spike up into the double-digit range. You heard it here first. Jay, is that guaranteed 100%? No, is all probabilities. We're saying that there's a higher than 50% chance based on the charts this card spikes up and reaches double digits. If it does, we'll come back and highlight this as a fresh off the flashback and have some fun with this. But me, I'm waiting. Patience wins this game. We chilling McMillan on the sidelines, just letting people do what they got to do. I'm going to come back. I'm going to see this at double digits as an ultra rare from Dualist Nexus. Your boy is going to sell his only copy that he picked up for very, very cheap. You have Evo Zar Large, one that we also talked about the other day when it was 5 something right around here. Boom. Continues the uptrend. Like we always say, the trend is your friend until the end. And as we can see, this is clearly not the end for this uptrend here. As we can see, the start of the parabolic advance phase, guys. Look at the curvature, the parabola there, parabolic, just like the channel. Boom. Parabola in Spanish, you know, as we can see there. Hopefully you guys are having fun, man. It started, hey, parabolic cycles here, man. It's just, you can see it. Clear curvature in the chart. Man, look at this card. 780s, essentially, after shipping. So it's really an 8 Billy card. It was you have an 82 Wall of China there, but after that, it continues to 850s. 5 pages down there, 43 listings. People are gobbling this card up. Look, man, Billy, you guys know that we can't go a market watch essentially without highlighting Billy Bob, man. Billy, man, shout out to Jimmy, you know, for naming Billy Bob. Love the name, and always gonna give him credit. Beautiful. 1280, essentially someone out there's paying 13 Billies, man. Look at these Billy Bobs. One here, man. Always check, man. Don't be like Billy Bob's buying up here. Don't want to buy these 50 copies at 12s. Nah, come here and buy the card for the actual MSRP. Come on now, man. But yeah, secret rare. It has the QCSR, I believe so. But generic level 6. Reptiles are getting support. We've been calling this one, man. Hopefully you guys listen. You have your copy. I have multiples of these. I believe one for my Dino deck, and either 1 or 2 more. I got a couple around there, so I want to eat good, man. When I see this in double digits, after this Wall of China gets gobbled up, your boy's gonna take his pluses and profits off the tables again. Manium Rart, a couple of people topped in the YCS Latin America remote duel. You know, that just happened, I believe. Was it over this last weekend, I think, if I'm not mistaken? So Vanadiums are still floating around. I mean, and Rart here is around 5 Billies. If you ever wanted to play Vanadiums, tomatoes, make sure to keep in mind that now the 5 Billies might be the time to be the man, Billy. Man, I'm not even gonna get started right here to buy these at 5 Billies. Not bad, not bad. Right now, we're just near previous all-time lows. So eventually, this card needs a reprint as well. So if you ever needed to play this card, now would be the time to pick it up as an investment. Honestly, of course, it could re-spike back up. This is a clear downtrend, and a reprint. You know, it'll come when SciX starts getting reprinted, most likely. So I would just stay away from this one. Ib, the World Chalice, just a chart. Man, I don't even know. Pumped up from 4s to 13s after the post Banlist from Dark Neostorm. Single print secret rare. That's crazy. And it retraced back down here into the single digi range, as you can see. So yeah, it's down 3-4 Billies from the previous local high post Banlist. And yeah, you just have one of here, then it's double digits. But yeah, this is a $10 card, 37 listings. You know, still after the Banlist is retaining its value. This needs a reprint soon, Konami. It can't just stay as a single print secret rare. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like this card. Beautiful secret rare. And lastly, we have Guilty Gear Freed, the Magical Steel Knight. This card was at an all-time high, around 17, 18, 20s. And now retraced back down strong, even though it doesn't seem like it there. Excuse me, guys, because you have to remember this card was just a hair over a Billy, spiked up to 20x, and then now retraced back down to the single digit range. So yeah, I mean, you do see here, if we clean this up, you do see that it's just a hair above into the double digit range, but we got sales here, single digits, and for the last 3 months, it's been retracing heavily. So the pivot low is $8.45. If you wake up one day and this card is at 830s, 820s, or 7 somethings, just under 845s here, run for the hills, guys. Run for the hills. Don't hold on to this card. Eventually, it should be getting a reprint sooner rather than later. Anyways, guys, if you made it this far out into the video, man, I really appreciate all you guys do for me, man. Thank you for the comments and just everything that you guys provide, the energy, the good vibes via those words in the comments. It means a lot, man. So, yeah, let me let you guys get out of here, guys. Hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday. And, guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.